guys, Jessica here with Home Sweet Farmhouse, and in this video I am bringing you my new office reveal. So this is a small office. I have completely made it over and I am so excited to share with you exactly what I did, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this amazing transformation. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the wall behind me. Now you can see in all of the before pictures, everything has been moved around. I will say there are a couple little things that I still need to do, but I'm not in a hurry. Like, I need to get new chairs, and I'm not in a super hurry because I want to make sure I find the ones that I really love. I've been looking, I haven't quite found them yet, so I have some ideas of what I want, but I just don't want to buy something just to get this video up. The chairs I have are perfectly fine. They're just not aesthetically pleasing now that my office is so light and airy to have black chairs in here, but they work. And I am still looking for the perfect chairs to replace them with. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I wanted to bring you this office makeover video. It has been, gosh, like a month or so in the works, if not longer, since I started taking down the wallpaper. But as you can see, we no longer have that ugly wallpaper on the wall. So that was the first thing we did, was I took everything out of the room, pretty much everything, and I started with the closet organization actually before I did anything else, because I knew I wasn't going to have to pull anything out of the closet, but I did want to organize it. So we started with the closet organization. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some footage of everything I did in the closet. I did buy a couple of organizers for the closet that I really think have made that space so much more functional for me, because this not only is my office, this is also going to be a spare bedroom. We're going to swap out my desk for a bed when we have somebody come over to stay, but I also keep like my overflow, because in our master bedroom, in our master closet, which is another project we are going to be working on, it's pretty small and my husband and I have to share it. So I do have a little bit of overflow in here. Okay, so you may think I'm crazy, but this bag is full of gifts that I've already purchased for Christmas. And yes, it is just July, but gifts for Christmas. Okay, so I spent the entire day yesterday just getting rid of items from my office closet. My husband also went through his office, so we got rid of some items from his office. And today I am waiting for a couple of organizational items that I ordered off of Amazon that once they get here, I'm going to start organizing some of my purses and shoes inside of this closet. And I will link in the description below the organizational items that I am ordering. I did go through and purge with my handbags. I have a bunch of them that I just decided I don't need to keep any longer. I haven't used them in years. I'm not going to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and list those on Poshmark. But the ones that I'm keeping all fit perfectly well in this organizer. I will link these organizers in the description below because I absolutely love them. They have worked out so well for me. They've been up in my closet for, I don't know, like 6-8 weeks at this point, and I absolutely love them. So I highly recommend you checking them out, especially if you need some overflow storage options. The next thing we did was pull everything out of the room, and we took down the wallpaper. And I actually did a separate video all about taking down the wallpaper, because believe me, we tried everything, and I wanted to be able to share with you guys what actually worked. I watched a ton of YouTube videos, and I'm not going to get into the long and short of it. There is no short of it, by the way. But definitely, if you need some advice on how to take down wallpaper and not burn your house down, go ahead and check the link in the description to that video. After we did that, we cleaned the walls, then we painted, and I chose this color of paint, which I loved it when I picked it out. When it first went up on the walls, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know about this. And now that it's done, I love it. Okay, so I am back in my echoey office because everything is still cleared out. We did get all of the wallpaper down, And like I said, I went over all of the edges, all of the trim with a box cutter. We took a wet rag over the walls to get any excess glue off. And now what I am doing is going around and I'm going to put on my painter's tape around the ceiling, around the baseboards, the door frames, and the window frames. So that is the next step. It is a crucial step because you don't want to get paint on things that you don't want to paint. So preparation is key. I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna start painting. I'm gonna start with the trim. I will say this is definitely the most I've ever spent on paint, but you get what you pay for is what I have learned over the years. When you buy cheap paint, you just have to use more of it, so it's really not worth it. So I got Behr Marquee paint. This one is a 1-coat, hide guaranteed, lasting beauty and durability. I got an interior matte. So I'm gonna start with the trim once I get all of the painter's tape up, and then I'll take a roller, and hopefully we will only have to do 1 coat as it says, but we'll see. And yeah, so let's get to painting. So it was like I don't know, I just don't know kind of thing, but I don't know, maybe we all get that feeling when we first start to put paint on the wall, that maybe it's not gonna work. But yeah, I'm really liking it. I hope you do too. It's called Gray Cloth. I got it at Home Depot. It's their Behr line, and yeah, I really love how clean and crisp it is, light and airy in here. So then I'm gonna go ahead and actually walk you around. I will say I do have some blinds that still need to go up. The reason that those blinds are not yet on this window, and of course every time I go to shoot the window it gets dark because of all the light coming in, but the blinds are not yet on this window because Home Depot's blinds, they only come with top mount brackets. They do not sell side mount brackets for blinds in the Home Depot store. And as you can kind of see, there's like a crescent at the top of this window. So we need side mount brackets. We ordered some on Amazon. They have been delayed like 4 times at this point. We don't know if we're going to get them. So I think we're gonna cancel the order and try to find some new ones. But I also put up these 2 ladder bookcases, which I absolutely love. I have all of my books on them, some decorations as well on here, some pictures, some bookends that I really love. My doggy bookends that I actually found a while ago, a couple of years ago at Michael's. See how cute they are? I absolutely love them. And then of course I have my books displayed, my dog books, my cat books, my coffee table books, because I don't really have a coffee table that I display them on, some other books that I just enjoy reading, some inspirational books, that kind of thing. So I have them separated and then decorated a little bit. I still have this basket for overflow storage. I actually had my camera in here, stored in here, so now that I'm using it, it's not in there. But I'm going to, those are fall flowers. They are the first pieces of fall decor I brought in my home this year. So I don't know, those are just there for like, I don't know, storage right now. But I did get new blinds. These blinds went up, as you can see. I have a storage ottoman down here. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I have a storage ottoman down here, and I just have some of my books, the books that I wrote and I sell, that I ship out on my own, are stored in there, so I can just get in there when I need to ship, which I typically do once a week. And I have my little lavender plant on a tray, so I love this. I have the blanket there because Kim has gotten up there a couple of times, so I want to make sure she has a comfy place and she's not gonna, you know, get the ottoman dirty. And then this chair, of course, I am going to buy a new chair. I found, I will say, let me turn this, let me see if I can get back in the picture. Okay, so for this black chair, it's gonna go back in my husband's office, but until I buy a new chair, it's staying where it is because he needs to have a place to sit when he comes in and talks to me. So I did see a really cute teak chair at Home Goods yesterday that I was like, I really like it. I sat in it for a few minutes. It felt pretty comfortable to me, but my husband is much larger than I am, and he didn't want to come in the store. So I don't know, I'm still looking, but I am going to find, I'm really leaning towards a, maybe a like country-esque, just a wooden chair, like a wooden chair you would find that goes to like a dining table or something like that, and maybe putting a little seat cushion in it, a fabric seat cushion, so to make it just a tad more comfortable for him. But that's really what I'm leaning towards, because that's the aesthetic that I'm kind of going for in here. So let me know in the comments what you think, what kind of chair would go best here. I have seen some really cute fabric chairs. I saw a bunch of them at HomeGoods yesterday, but I'm still looking, because it just, none of them were like calling me like, this is the chair that you need to get. So I'm still looking, but I am going to be replacing this out. I just didn't want to buy something just to buy something. I want to get what I actually want, and I haven't found it yet. So after that, of course, I have this tobacco basket up here. This tobacco basket that I actually kind of DIY'd a few years ago, before I had this channel, and it needs a little bit of TLC. The lavender and the ribbon need a little bit of TLC, but that's okay, I can fix them. What I did with this tobacco basket was, of course, I added the lavender and I added the ribbon, which do need a little bit of TLC, and I just took some twine and wound it all through. I also got this love, it's just a little wooden cutout, and I painted it, and I have it attached with floral wire, and I used these little clothespins so that I could add pictures of who I love, some of who I love, into that. So I definitely wanted to keep that. I forgot to show you over here. I just have my J, which is a pin board. It's a pin board, so you can see. My mom sent it to me a couple years ago, so I like that. And I have a picture of Bubba on there, and there's my canvas of Sammy, and then my desk chair that I want to change out, because of course it's black. Now I will say my desk chair is incredibly comfortable, so that's one like kind of negative about getting rid of it, but I want something more aesthetically pleasing in here, so that's again why I haven't replaced that yet. But over my desk I have my canvases of all my girls, Claire, who passed away, Kim, who you've probably seen in many of my videos, Gracie, who passed away. So those are my girls on canvas over my desk where I work out at least 5 days a week. And then let's see, Kim's crate is down here, which she has been in quite a bit since I moved it there. She was getting in her crate before, but she's actually been in it pretty much every day since I moved it there. Maybe because it's a little bit more enclosed. Maybe she likes that a little bit better. I do still need to find a place for that. I might actually put that up in my closet with other keepsakes that I have, because on this wall I have just some pictures of a couple of my cats, their litter mates, Bubba and Sissy, and I've had them framed and matted like this for years. This isn't anything new. I just pulled these out of my bedroom and brought them into my office. So I really don't have a ton of stuff on my walls, which I kind of like. And I kind of, I like the shears. I like the light and airy feeling of everything. So yeah, I just really like the light and airy feeling of everything. I love the way it turned out. Of course, I do still have just a couple more tweaks to get done, like putting up the blinds and finding chairs that I really love to exchange these black chairs for. And then I really think it's just gonna be beautiful. Well, it is beautiful as it is. I just have a couple of things to tweak in the office, but I really hope that this makeover video inspires you to create a space that you love, whether it's to work in or to live in or to sleep in. I hope it inspires you, because if you put your mind to something, you can get it done. And I definitely spent a little bit more than I anticipated, but isn't that how every project goes? Anything in the video that you have a question about, make sure you comment down below and let me know how much you love this transformation, or if you don't love it at all. Quite honestly, I think almost anything would have been better than what I started with, that hideous wallpaper, but maybe you don't love the color. Let me know. Whichever way it goes, let me know in the comments below. As always, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you look right down there and that subscribe button is red, go ahead and click it. It will turn gray. When that happens, a bell will appear. Click the bell, select all notifications. That way YouTube can notify you every time I post a new video, which on my channel I post about DIY. I do a lot of DIYs. I do some decor videos. I do some organizing videos. I recently did a glass cleaner video because I make my own, all of my own cleaners, including a streak-free glass cleaner, which I did use to clean these windows with. So if you are interested in that video, make sure to check out my channel. Just click the name of my channel down below and scroll through the videos. It shouldn't be too far back. And if you have any questions at all about any of my videos, make sure to leave a comment on them. Thank you so much for being here and watching this small office makeover video. This is a pretty small office. It's only about 10 by 10. So thank you so much for being with me today on Home Sweet Farmhouse, and I will see you in our next video.